What up, what up, what up, what up? You already know what it is. You have just entered the war zone. Now, we have a big, huge development taking place right now as we speak. The Nigerians are being confronted by our United States government about their brutal treatment to Christians in Nigeria. So President Trump is not wasting any time. President Trump is taking bold action. And President Trump is actually going to speak on this. I like what Philip Scott is talking about in regards to this. Let's take a look at what's going on with that situation right there. It's getting real ugly and really nasty, really fast, real quick. Real quick.
Get it at a discount rate. But if you're really going to get a discount rate, you can't afford it up here. That's really what it is. Because you could afford it up here, you would be traveling down there. Because the trick, it's a trick, no matter where they go, right? Nobody respects the trick. No man, no woman, nobody respects it. And anybody that's thinking that's a good thing you're doing, bro, you're not even doggone man. If you a man, your essence and aura and what you got going on with attract. Not you got. But anyway, yeah. King Noble, moving south. And also, we're back to members only. Like I promised y'all, we're going back to members only. Why? One, we want the conversation got to be right, and the members only bring that conversation. If you just say, hey, I want to be a part of those conversations, just join the memberships here on YouTube, and hey, you can be a part of it. If not, after the fact, you can comment all day long. But we're going to do that. Our country is stopping the foreign aid and all other things that you've been doing, right? So they very upset with Trump about that he's just literally did a 180 on them and start just doing the military industrial complex. I mean, the Epstein files will kind of make you understand why. Because maybe some things that is in those files that haven't been released yet that he's trying to keep under wraps. And so he's going to play ball with the military industrial complex. He's going to play ball with the shadow government. I mean, that's what it seemed like to me. Because he went in there just being what he was doing. And all of a sudden, you see he did a 180. I'm like, what happened with him? Like, that's interesting. He didn't even do that his first term. Anyway, so let's cue up Trump, what he said about, what did he say this? About a couple of, about November. In November, this was at the White House. Let me cue this up. I want you to hear what Trump said before we get to the rest of it. Let's go ahead on and get Trump in here.
If the Nigerian government continues to allow the killing of Christians, the USA will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria. We're going to do things to Nigeria that Nigeria is not going to be happy about and may very well go into that now disgraced country, guns are blazing, to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible, horrible atrocities. I'm hereby instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and sweet, just like the terrorist thugs attack our cherished Christians. These are cherished people. These are great people. Leave them alone. Warning, the Nigerian government better move fast before it's too late. If they don't, there's going to be hell to pay.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
You hear President Trump.
First up, let's talk about AI color themes. You can get any combos you want, bold and bright, minimalist and sleek, or something.
You hear the president. The president is not playing around with Nigeria. He's not playing around with any of these countries are looking to harm Christians or Americans abroad, okay? And I, for one, totally salute that. I totally salute that. Smack that like button out there. Thank you so much there, people. What's going on, Hala? What's going on? What's happening? What's going on? What's going on, Gabba the man? What's happening? Gabba the man, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you so kindly. Thank you so much. Patricia Garcia, what's happening, Patricia? Hula, what's happening, Hula? Rebel, what's happening, Rebel? Let's go. We're not playing around in here. Thank you so much. Please do me a favor, smack that like button. Let's get down to business. We're not playing around. President Trump is issuing orders to strike Nigeria. Okay? This is not a game. This is war. Okay? We are going to war with the Africans. We are going to war with the Middle East. Okay? It is not a game right now. President Trump is on a tear. And he's on a tear because the American people want him to be on a tear. Okay? We need Donald Trump to be on a tear if we want to keep our American tradition preserved here in America. Okay? We cannot play around. Okay? Donald Trump's not playing around, and neither should we. Okay? And I truly appreciate what Donald Trump is doing. Nobody is speaking up for these Christians all over the world, and most Christians do not go into any community looking to harm people. You know, Christians don't look to go into other communities looking to take over their government and radicalize their government. No, it's wartime, baby. It's wartime. Get your tanks ready. I hope y'all got tanks over there in Nigeria, because the USA is coming for you. We are coming for you. We're not taking any prisoners right now. Okay? We warned you. We warned you. Donald Trump warned you before he took office. He warned you. Okay? You could have got this right. You could have got this right, but you chose not to.
Video of a strike on ISIS terrorists in Nigeria. U.S. Africa Command confirms the strikes were carried out in coordination with Nigerian authorities. President Trump in a social media post claimed ISIS terrorists have been targeting and viciously killing primarily innocent Christians at levels not seen for many years, adding the Department of War executed numerous perfect strikes as only the United States is capable of doing. ABC's Selena Wang is traveling with the president in Florida.
The Pentagon says multiple ISIS terrorists were killed and that it worked with the Nigerian government to carry out this operation. It comes just weeks after Trump ordered the Pentagon to prepare for possible military action if Nigeria didn't do more to stop violence against Christians.
I'm hereby instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and sweet, just like the terrorist thugs attack our cherished Christians.
Now, Nigeria's president doesn't deny the violence, but says previous claims that Nigeria is religiously intolerant does not reflect our national reality. Independent experts say extremist groups have targeted both Muslims and Christians in Nigeria, killing tens of thousands of civilians in recent years.
The Christmas strike in Nigeria comes after separate crackdowns on ISIS militants elsewhere in recent days. U.S. forces hitting ISIS targets in Syria after an attack killed 3 Americans. And authorities in Turkey arresting more than 100 suspected ISIS members allegedly plotting Christmas and New Year's attacks in Turkey and Europe. As for this latest strike against ISIS, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said he's grateful for Nigeria's cooperation.
I'm going to show you the hidden settings that most creators don't even know exist.
So, we just went into Nigeria because the Nigerian president understands that we are not playing around over here in America. Okay? We are not playing around over here in America. The Nigerian president totally gets it. We coordinated with the Nigerian government, and we are battling Islam over in Africa. This is what's going on. We are battling the Islamic militants who are slaughtering Christians. Okay, this is not me getting on here just attempting to sling mud at Islam and Muslims. Okay, this is what's going on. A lot of people are being held against their will. A lot of people are being forced into acts that they wish to not commit. A lot of people are being brutally unalived. Okay, and this is the type of action that is coming out of the Middle East. This is the type of ideology that Muslims love to promote and love to defend. So it's like these people love to promote this type of exclusive type of behavior, and at the same time, you have the peaceful Muslims that wish to defend this type of behavior. And when you ask me, it's like, I mean, what are we going to do about this? How are we to live around such of a religion that wishes to truly unalive people in the fashion they have been doing since their inception? Okay, now a lot of religions, I mean, that I can see have really truly grown up, has had immense growth, and truly are acting accordingly and updated the way they are worshiping their particular God, right? They are not no longer, as far as I can see here in America, religions are not posturing against one another here in America. It's such a unique system here in America where you can worship and not be persecuted for who you're worshiping, and not be forced to worship any particular religion, here in America. So it's such a beautiful and unique system that we have here in America. However, this particular group, this Islamic group, wishes to none other take over territories that they enter. Okay, this is not, again, me slinging mud after these particular Muslims or anything. Muslims will tell you that, and the peaceful Muslims will somehow defend it, and somehow change the whole topic and subject line when you actually bring up what's in their actual uh, uh, Quran, and what's in their actual Hadith. Okay, this is the type of people and personality that we are dealing with, that is attempting to come here in America. Okay, by force. Okay, these people are coming by force. They wish to no longer take it by the bullet. They wish to take it by the ballot. So we can no longer act as if this is a peaceful nation looking to just simply come to America to live the American dream. No, that's not, that's so far from the truth. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, but this is what we are dealing with. Okay, military action is needed out there in Africa. Is so bad right now. It's so bad that it's needed. Take a look. Let's take a further look.
Ship destined for northwest Nigeria. U.S. Africa Command says the strikes targeted Sokoto State, which borders Niger to the north, and in, quote, coordination with Nigerian authorities.
It was a collaborative effort between Nigeria and the U.S., and President Tinubu gave the go-ahead before it took place, and we don't see it violating our sovereignty or territorial integrity.
In a post on social media, President Trump says he directed a, quote, powerful and deadly strike against ISIS terrorist scum in northwest Nigeria. who he said had been killing innocent Christians. A U.S. official told CNN the strikes included Tomahawk missiles fired from a Navy vessel that struck 2 ISIS camps. Nigeria's foreign minister Yusuf Tugar says his country is committed to the fight against terrorism, saying it is not a religious conflict but a regional security threat.
It's not a Nigerian problem. It's not a Christian-Muslim problem. It is a regional problem, but we're putting all of that aside. We accept that we need the support of other countries.
For the last several months, Trump has been focused on the plight of Christians in Nigeria, including calling on Defense Secretary Hegseth in November to, quote, prepare for possible action. Both Christians and Muslims, the 2 main religious groups in the country, have been victims of attacks by radical Islamists. I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
This is tough. This is tough there, people. All right? This is tough. This is what we're dealing with. All right? This is what we're dealing with. All right? And then when we get, the peaceful Muslims come up and want to defend these people at all costs. This is not normal. It's not normal activity. It's not normal. Right? You have these people coming over here and going to other territories, taking and invading. Got these Africans over here totally brainwashed. Come over here speaking like they're Arab, worshiping the whole Arab ideology. This is what we're dealing with. Oh no, make excuses for these jihadists. Make excuses up every which way you can. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I truly don't understand how we are allowing this many people to infiltrate our American system. I want to say not too long ago, out in Buffalo, New York, there were Africans that were caught in the truck. It was 15 Africans as young as 2 years old. The baby pamper was soiled. The males were in there that they were totally disoriented. They were pretty much shirtless and hot, no air. They're driving through Arizona, and they got caught attempting to get over to Buffalo on a routine traffic stop in a U-Haul truck. This is what the type of level of criminality that we are dealing with now. This is human trafficking going on all around now. These cities are covering it up, allowing it to go on. You got Governor Walz and Ilhan Omar over there just defending the massive fraud that has been unveiled to the people. What it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And then you got people defending this. You have people defending this, there, people. Unbelievable. Come on, man. Come on now. No, I ain't tripping out right now. I know I ain't tripping. You got Ilhan. Yeah, she's not, it's not looking good for her right now.
And of course it helps you because it helps us keep bringing you these stories.
Had overbilled main care by a combination of six.
That the U.S. worked with Nigeria to carry out
$60,000. Now, this third latest audit covers March 1, December 2021 to December 31st, 2022. In that third audit, it found that Gateway overbilled main care by more than more than $1 million during that time period. DHHS also confirmed to us how much MaineCare paid Gateway between the years of 2019 and 2024. It's about $4 to $5 million each year, a total of more than $28 million. And this third audit falls right in the middle of that time frame. In the report, auditors told Gateway, "We have already audited you twice, already penalized you, already educated you, and the same problems continue." A lawyer for Gateway told us, "These gross revenue figures do not account for Gateway's significant costs in delivering these services. Because of its multiple locations and more than 100 employees, most of whom are new Americans, Gateway incurs significant fixed operating costs to provide these services, and the company's net revenue is substantially lower."
So there you see, Maine is cracking down on the fraud. And of course, this is in the wake of the Minnesota situation and a Maine whistleblower who came out and said, "Y'all, I've been trying to tell y'all about this." Of course, Janet Mills is running for senator, and I guess she doesn't want to have this stain on her record. So we'll definitely continue to follow up with.
There you go. Now you got Maine wanting to jump into the fraud scheme bowl. Okay, you got Maine, and now you have the senator of Maine like, oh no, we're gonna have to get you people, you know what I'm saying, set straight, okay? Because I am going to stay in my political seat. That's what's going on, and that's what's going to happen all over America. You're going to start to see this type of trend, okay? You know, a lot of the whistleblowers that have been vice gripped, tight-lipped, and tight-lipped and locked down with a key. These people are now allowed to come out and speak freely now. These people are now going to receive executive protection. These people are, you know, it's such a beautiful thing to see. You know, Maine is going to do it now. You know, you have whistleblowers coming out in Ohio now. So, you know, it remains to be seen what's going to happen in New York City. I'm anxious to see what's going to happen in New York City. It's happening right now with Governor Newsom, right? They are grilling Governor Newsom. The DOJ is grilling Governor Newsom regarding massive fraud coming out of his administration out there in California. So it's, again, such a beautiful sight to see, okay? Such a beautiful sight to see. Yes, Ilhan is done. Ilhan is done. We waiting to get AOC, AOC and Rashida Tlaib Rashida, they are done. They don't have any more power or anything. They're pretty much, they're turning into a shell of themselves in which they, thought that they were before, when they had this massive fraud machine running, behind them, pushing, promoting everything that they did. And now they don't have that anymore. Their funds have dried up. Their USAID funds has dried up. They're not able to reach a lot of people in the community like they used to reach them, like they used to reach before having massive amounts of funds to play with. And now it's great. All right, you have these people crying and shook up in the media. Ilhan Omar, she is shook up in the media right now. It's unbelievable in what we are seeing. And these Africans, I'm telling you, man, they are something different. Okay, they are something different. We are around them, so we are getting to see what is truly going on. I'm about to get up out of here. Smack that like button. Thank you for stepping on out. I salute you all. Smacking that like button is saluting the USA. I love you all, except for the ones that I don't. Peace.